Surviving the Summer, presented by Infant Child Enrichment Services, June 2021. Disclaimer: this presentation is intended for educational purposes only. The benefits of keeping a routine. Routines eliminate power struggles. Routines help kids cooperate. Routines help kids learn to take charge of their own activities. Kids learn the concept of looking forward to things they enjoy. Regular routines help kids get on a schedule. Routines help parents build in those precious connection moments. And schedules help parents maintain consistency and expectations. Screen time, the good and the bad. Before age 2, children are more likely to learn and remember from a live presentation than a video. By the age of 2, children can benefit from certain types of screen time, such as programming with music, movement, and stories. But too much or poor quality screen time has been linked to obesity, irregular sleep, behavior problems, and loss of social skills. Monitoring screen time. 1. Start by setting a reasonable goal and write an agreement with the child. 2. Brainstorm a list of alternative activities. 3. Prioritize helping your child learn to play independently. 4. Choose high-quality screen experiences as much as possible, for example, from programming such as Scholastic, Audible, Kids Yoga, Boston Children's Museum, Zooborns, Brooklyn Game Lab, Ridotopia Lab, Mo Williams, and Tilt Parenting. 5. Make a chart. Keep everyone accountable. 6. Expect an adjustment period. The benefits of boredom. It's essential for children to have the experience of deciding for themselves how to use periods of unstructured time, or they'll never learn to manage it. Boredom provides an opportunity for them to explore their inner and outer worlds, to be creative, to imagine, and to invent. Most kids given free time rise to the occasion, after some minor complaining, and find something interesting to do. When kids simply can't find something to do, it's usually because 1. They aren't practiced at looking inside themselves for direction. 2. They haven't yet discovered things they like to do by themselves. Or 3. They need some parental connection. All kids need to check in with their parents for refueling during the course of the day. Handling boredom. First, stop what you're doing and really focus on your child for 5 minutes. Connect, chat, and snuggle with your child during these 5 minutes. This will get the child refueled with what they need and be better equipped to handle the boredom independently. Second, most of the time when children are whiny and unable to focus, it's because they need a more deep connection time with us. So if you can, involve your child in what you're doing, or take a break and do something together. Or get your child started on an activity and then gradually ease yourself out of it. And third, together with your child, create a boredom buster jar. Whenever they're bored, the child picks 1 to 3 items from the jar and does the activity or activities. Here are some examples of boredom busters by age. For the toddlers, sensory play with sand or water bins, bath time play with finger paints and bubbles, or rainbow spaghetti, food coloring mixed with spaghetti. For preschoolers, an obstacle course made from furniture or boxes, build a blanket fort, some music and dancing, or blow bubbles. For elementary school age kids, have them give their dolls a bath, cut a box and act out a scene as if you are on TV, have them write someone a letter, and have them draw a picture. For middle school kids, have them write a song, record a music video, or make an animal or vehicle out of stuff lying around the house. And note, always utilize appropriate supervision measures with all activities in all ages. Here are some examples of low-budget outdoor activities. Water splashes. Mix water balloons plus water plus food coloring. Ice melts. Freeze water plus food coloring, then watch them melt in the sun. A chalk obstacle course. Some sidewalk chalk plus some creativity to build mazes and obstacles from the environment. homemade bowling, either plastic bottles and a ball or pine cones and a rock, sun shadow tracing, some chalk or pen and paper, plus something to trace, toys or something in nature. To survive the summer, always remember good communication. Utilize I statements. I feel blank when blank because. Always use active listening with undivided attention, no distractions, no interrupting, and drawing out. So ask questions to clarify what they said. Nod your head to convey attention to the story. If your summer plans include water, remember these top 10 water safety tips. 1. Always supervise children in and around the water. Designate at least one adult to watch at all times. 2. Never swim alone. Swimming is safer and more fun with a buddy. 3. Don't dive or jump into water that you can't see through. Obstacles like rocks and stumps may be hiding under the surface. 4. Never turn your back to the ocean. Big surf and strong riptides can come without warning. 5. Don't depend on floating toys to keep you safe. Inner tubes, water wings, and other inflatables are not safe substitutes for life jackets. 6. Children and non-swimmers should always wear life jackets in open water. Life jackets only work if you wear them. 7. Don't prolong the time you hold your breath underwater. Holding your breath longer than necessary underwater can result in a loss of consciousness and lead to drowning. 8. Swim only in designated swim areas. Signs are posted for a reason. There may be hidden dangers in non-designated areas. 9. Don't leave toys or other floatables in an unsupervised pool. Floating toys may attract children. And 10. Learn how to swim. During summer, always remember sun safety. So wear a broad hat, use sunglasses, wear protective clothing, avoid the sun between 11 and 3 p.m., or if you cannot avoid the sun, use sunscreen. Drink more water than you think you need to. Seek the shade and avoid direct sunlight. Resources used in the making of this presentation. The Nurturing Parenting Programs, Handling Boredom, Why It's Good for Your Child from AHA Parenting, Managing Screen Time During the Pandemic from AHA Parenting, and Tips to Manage Kids' Screen Time for the Mayo Clinic staff. Contact us for additional information or additional support at email info@isisagency.org, phone number 209-533-0377, our website at isisagency.org, or visit us in person. Please make sure you're wearing a face covering at 20993 Niagara River Drive, Sonora, California.